Well, hello everyone and welcome to my video. My name is Christine and I just wanted to share with you the cakes that I've made recently. This little cake I made for my neighbor. She just wanted a simple cake for herself. There was no reason for it. She just wanted to have a little cake and she asked me to make it. And it was up to me to do what I wanted to do. So I came up with this little cake. The top of it is daisies and carnations with green leaves. The green leaves are made of fondant. The daisies and the carnations are made with gumpaste. The squiggly lines at the top that makes the circle, I use gumpaste green and pink. Put them together, pass them through my pasta maker, and then just made a strip and twisted them, and that's the effect that came out of that. Everything else on the cake is fondant. Now this other cake I'm coming up with here is my Valentine's cake. The cupids on the side was made with gumpaste. It was made with tappits. If you look at Edna's video, Edna's website is TONEDNA1 on YouTube. And you look at gumpaste lettering, that's what her kit is called. You will find she will describe in detail how to do the little cupids. It's gumpaste lettering, but it's the same technique. So I would go through it again here. I did it from doing her technique, and it came out very well. The other things on the cake, the top of it we have some roses, and I stuck the violet there because I love violets so much. Now on the side of it, all the decorations on the sides of the cake I made with cutouts. I just used cutouts and made those slices and with gumpaste, let them harden a little bit and stuck them onto the cake. Now the top of it you can see red roses and white rose. After I made that red and white rose, I didn't like the white rose that much because I had two white roses, so I decided to paint one of them pink. So in future clips you will see that the rose is pink. Now the top of it is blue with little gold lines around it. Now those little gold lines, they were supposed to be embossed. But I left the cake too long and it got a little bit too hard to emboss it properly, and once you start it you have to complete it. You can't stop in the middle because it will just look like a mess. Okay, if you look at the bottom you will see a red cupid. I really didn't like the effect of that red cupid after I looked at the pictures, so I took that cupid out and I made a new one, which I put at the top of the cake. In the next video you'll see that. The pearls I made from using a mold, which I also learned from Tonida. It's her website, again, is TONEDNA1, and that particular one is gumpaste lettering. I'm sorry, fondant pearl border. Fondant pearl border. You look at that and you'll be able to get it. I think it came out very well, and I want to thank Edna for sharing that. Now that pink rose, again, is what I said, the white rose that I had on top of it. I thought it was too much white for Valentine, so I decided to paint part of it pink so it looks like a little blushing pink. Here is my little cupid, the one that I love so much. He's so adorable. That one I painted his wings gold, and I painted his little diaper white, and his little bow and arrow I painted it gold and blue, so that it would not look like his body and everything. This is a very okay, this is more or less most of what I have for this cake. The drum of the cake I made with cardboard. I made them myself, and I didn't do a very good job of it, so the ribbons are not sitting the way they should. I will have to practice more on that, but it was a cake for myself and not for any particular one, so it didn't really matter that much, just practice. Now this cake I made for my sister. I have the black branches representing the old year. It's old and dried out, but it's getting new life from the new flowers that is coming up on it. And I thought that was my interpretation of a new year, the old year giving birth to the new. The moon and the stars look like they are falling over the horizon, going out for the night. And that is like the new year coming in with the flowers, and everything else is moving on to give way to the new year. Now this is my first attempt at airbrushing. I made a mess of the house when I was done. It didn't appear that way because I couldn't see the blue, but in cleaning up afterwards I realized I had blue was on everywhere, everything. So I had to do a major cleaning up. So if anyone out there have any idea of how to do this without making such a mess, I'd appreciate your help and your comments. Well, thank you very, very much for watching, and I hope you will leave your comments, whatever they are. I hope you'll be kind, and I thank you very much. This is Christine signing out, and I do hope you enjoy my presentation. Bye.